We've now reached the login page for Career Cruising. The top of your page, you'll notice that there is a contact number for Career Cruising. You'll also notice the login windows. There is a link there to Forgot Password over on the top right hand side. If you've forgotten your password, simply click on the link, enter your email address, and Career Cruising will provide you with your password as long as they have your email on file. You'll notice just below there's information related to CC Engage, which is our new suite of products. Also support information, training information, and a blog that you may find interesting. So let's enter the site username and the site password and click Login. We've now arrived at the main page of Career Cruising. If you looked on the left hand side in the top corner, you'll notice the login window and a drop down beside that, and this is where the user is going to enter their username and their password, and then click on Login, which is going to take them to their own account. You'll notice their name and My Plan there. Today we're going to be looking at the Careers section. So by clicking on Careers at the top of the page, it will take us to the Explore Careers page. You'll notice that there are a number of ways to search for careers, and one of them is by entering a keyword such as teaching in the window and clicking on Search. And this will provide us with a list of all of those occupation profiles within Career Cruising related to teaching. You will notice a corporate trainer, foreign language instructor, ESL teacher, elementary school teacher, and so on this list. On the right hand side, you'll notice check marks beneath H, C, and U, H being high school, C being college, and U being university, indicating the minimum level of education that will be required for that particular career choice. Also, you'll notice over on the left hand side the level of education, and of course you can change that. So if you're interested in teaching careers that you could access with a community college education, then you would simply select the C. Back to our Careers tab and to our Explore Careers page, and another keyword that you can enter is the occupation itself. So by clicking on entering plumber and clicking on Search, we're able to go to the career profile or occupation profile for a plumber. You'll notice the various sections outlined on the left hand side. We're currently on the At a Glance page, and the At a Glance page basically provides a snapshot of the particular career choice. You'll notice that there is a photo file as well that you're able to view, workplace information as well as earnings information in chart form, the minimum level of education that would be required, attributes and abilities, as well as the clusters within which this particular occupation falls. Over on the left hand side, you'll notice there are a number of other sections that you're able to access. There's also a photos and interviews section where you're able to access a photo file and actually see interviews that are conducted with 2 individuals currently working in that field. And then we have the job search tool here where we're able to find jobs. Returning again to the Careers tab and to the Explore Careers page, you'll notice that you're also able to search by index. This is done simply by clicking on the first letter of the career choice, scrolling through the list until you've found the one that you're looking for, and then clicking on its title to access the information regarding it. Back to our Careers section and our Explore Careers page again. Another way to search for careers is by school subject. Here you would simply select the subject that most interests you. I'm going to select math, and this provides you with a list of all of those career profiles within Career Cruising that are related to the study of math. You'll notice they're in alphabetical order, and the list is relatively long. You'll also notice the minimum level of education. on the right hand side, and on the left the level of education that's being considered for each of these. So if you're interested in only careers that you're able to access with a university education, simply by removing the check marks beside the other two will update the list. So if you're looking for careers directly out of high school, once again the list is updated to reflect that. Back to our Explore Careers page one more time. Another way to search is by cluster. So if you had an individual who was interested in working in a medical and health environment, by clicking on medical and health, it will pull all of those career profiles within Career Cruising from the list. So here you're able to see a number of career choices that might be found in a medical and health environment. You'll also notice the minimum level of education on the right hand side. On the left hand side you'll notice the level of education once again, and if we had someone who was interested in a career choice in a medical and health environment with a 2-year college or technical training education, by removing the check marks beside the other two, our list is updated to indicate those various career choices. Back to our Careers tab and our Explore Careers page one more time, and you'll notice over on the right hand side of your screen, Career Selector, and by clicking on the blue button Start Career Selector, you will notice on the left hand side the various sections of the Career Selector, and we're going to work through those pages. The first page, the user is asked to choose subjects that are most of interest to them. Anytime there's a square box, they're able to make multiple selections. I'm going to select Math and then click to move on to the next page. Here they're being asked to select the career clusters that are of interest to them, and again multiple selections could be made. I'm selecting medical and health. The type of education they plan to pursue, high school, and then on to a 2-year college program. The next page, they're able to choose those tasks that they'd like to do regularly at work. Caring for or treating people, communicating information or persuading people, perhaps keeping accurate records, doing some teaching and training. And then on to the next page. Here they're being asked to indicate the level of income that they would like to have related to the careers that they're interested in. The problem with this is that often people will choose the higher income levels, and in doing so they do often eliminate careers from their list that they could find interesting and rewarding. So generally we suggest to the user that they leave this blank. The final page is working conditions, and here they're able to click on those conditions that they could not tolerate or for some reason were unable to do. So for example, an individual who isn't interested in working outside may want to choose working outside in most weather conditions. Also, if they have asthma or allergies, perhaps working in a noisy, dirty, or dusty environment wouldn't be possible. Working evenings or night shifts, perhaps they have other obligations or responsibilities that would prevent them from doing that, and working in potentially dangerous situations may not be desirable. So once they've completed that, they click on View Results, and you'll notice their Selector results with the careers that met all the criteria they entered, and there are 2 of them which they're able to look at. They're also able to review their criteria. So we can take a look at what it was they actually had entered, and we can compare to other careers. So for example, elementary school teacher may be of interest. Click Search, and you'll notice the Compare to Criteria link on the right hand side. So we can see here that although we had a match in school subjects, core tasks, and working conditions, we did not have a match in career clusters or type of education. In career cluster, we had indicated we wanted to work in a medical and health environment, where teaching is, of course, in education. And then for type of education, we said a 2-year college program, and of course the educational requirements to become a teacher are much more than that. So let's take a look at elementary school teacher and see what is required. We're on the at a glance page here, and as we scroll through, you can see that the education and training that's required is a 4-year college or university program. So this isn't meant to discourage anyone, but right away the individual would have to determine whether or not they're serious about becoming an elementary school teacher, and if so, they're going to have to rethink their education plan. So if the user was interested in becoming an elementary school teacher, they could click on Save to My Plan, and elementary school teacher would be saved in their career choices, so they're able to review that information at a later time. So this concludes the information related to the careers section within Career Cruising. I do hope that you found it helpful, and don't hesitate to let us know if you have any questions.